Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My dear brothers and sisters in Islam, I would like to thank you for tuning in to the Muslim Students Association of Uganda YouTube channel. Please don't forget to share this video, subscribe, and also to leave a comment below there if you'd like to tell us something or you'd like to share something with us. You may like to tell us something, you may like to give your comment, you'd like to make an inquiry. It's possible. You can leave your comment below, so as by the time we see it, we shall be able to answer you or to give you a feedback. My name is Kasozi Abdul-Wahab, the Finance Secretary, Muslim Students Association of Uganda. On behalf of my fellow executive members, I'd like to thank each and everyone. I will not thank individually, but I will thank each and everyone in a group, so as to make it general. Those who have made it possible for us to have this YouTube channel functioning and doing well. As of now, the subscribers are increasing day by day. So we request you, if you feel like this YouTube channel is more helpful to the outside community, to the Muslim students outside there, you can share with them the link and you encourage them to subscribe. Also to share these videos. Some of these videos are educative. You can share them and use them for education purposes. We upload lectures. We upload many things. So, as our philosophy states, we are always the torch bearers. We are always the torch bearers. We want to say that at least we can hold the torch and others may be able to see the light and they follow. We don't want anybody among us to fall into temptation, anybody among us to go astray when the Muslim Students Association of Uganda is here to guide and to give advice to those who are willing to take the advice. The philosophy of Msau, as I've been stating it, that we are always the torch bearers. We do the best possible in a voluntary manner. And my friend, we are not willing to give up. We are not willing to give up. However much challenges come, they come and go. Challenges are part of life, but we get to know how we can live with those challenges as far as life is concerned. Today I would like to share something with you, my fellow students. My colleagues, and some people who would like to get this advice, to know this advice. Today, we are in a period whereby social media is greatly in use, and many people use it wrongly, others use it rightly, but at the end of it all, everybody wants to gain out of it. I think I'm not lying that way. At the end of it all, everybody wants to end gaining in social media in any way or the other. Today I'm going to share with you something like the 7 ways we can gain in these social media platforms. We have very many social media platforms we use. As you know that the more we grow, or the more the growth in technology, the more platforms are formed. By the time we got to know these things of social media what, we only know Facebook. Those who are, by that time they knew Google, that you can use Gmail. And it's of recent that people now, they have got many, you can find many people having email addresses. Unlike 10 to 7 years back, people never knew the importance of having email addresses. But as of now, many people have email addresses. Then we had Facebook, Google, then WhatsApp came, we had WhatsApp, Instagram, Twitter, then we have this YouTube. The difference between YouTube and the other social media platforms, that on YouTube it depends on how much you post and how you market your content and how useful it is. So you get to know the target group of the people you are giving the information or you are giving your content, so as they can support you they view a video, they subscribe, they share, so as you can gain something out of it. We as the students of this generation, of this 21st century, we have a need to know. It's a must that we have to adopt these changes. And it's a must to use it. But it's not a must to get away with it. Because it has to live with us. It has come. It's a revolution. It has come. So we have to be able to live with these social media platforms and know how we can use them effectively, in a good way and a positive way. Since social media has taken the world by a storm, where the introduction of the World Wide Web made the world a global village, the advent of social media platform revolutionized the way people communicate in this global village. We used to call by phone, we used to talk by many things, but by of now, we have to adopt the situation that we have to communicate using these social media platforms, even though you like it or not. You have to, because it's a trend. Everybody wants to communicate to you. It is this lockdown that I've discovered this thing called Zoom. Before the lockdown, I never knew about Zoom. I never. Because people had no use of the Zoom, this Zoom app, where you can communicate, video communication. We only know WhatsApp, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and others. But there was a need that people wanted to communicate to one another. People from this side wanted to communicate to this side, but they had no way they can link up physical communication. So I've got to know this kind of Zoom, and people are now using Zoom. I'm having Zoom that I've sent you a Zoom ID, a Zoom what, a Zoom password. Let's have a meeting. That's a trend we have to adopt. The young generation of today took a social media like a duck takes to water. You know, when an old duck goes to water, the duckling also, they follow, and they all fall in that pond. They will all get wet. Assume that we are ducklings and the ducks drove us to that side, and we are all now wet because of social media. Don't mind about it. It's a trend we have to follow. Today, I'm going to share with you something little, but I think it will be important for you. Something little but will be important, that we have to adopt these social media platforms in a way that they have to be helpful to our lives. They have to be helpful in our financial status. They have to help us to gain money out of them. And since we are students, we have to get we have to get knowledge in these social media platforms. We have to get to know how we can use these social media platforms to gain education-wise. Because you may see that at this moment, we are no longer accessing schools, we are no longer accessing our lecturers, we are no longer accessing our teachers, we are no longer accessing our group members. So, when that is done, the next thing is, we use these social media platforms, first of all, for news updates. We can use these social media platforms as the way we can get updates, most especially in news. Something can happen, and you need to know it, you as a student, because at this moment we study the current situations, and we need to learn from the current situations that happen day by day. The updates that happen day by day are the one we use to relate to the education system we have, to relate with the knowledge. We have to be updated with the situation. You a student, you have to know each and everything that happens in your country. You have to be wise enough and well updated. Nothing can happen without you knowing about it. That's a student. You need to know. You need to be updated. Thirdly, we use these social medias as a way of networking. We network. Since we are no longer accessing schools, We can network. We can also network. We can discuss. We can go on with our group discussions we used to do normally as we are still at school. We have to, because since we are no longer accessing school, it doesn't mean that we shall no longer go back to school. We will, but when time comes and we shall study the same things we've been studying, the syllabus won't change. So it's better we keep on discussing and going through what we used to learn before the lockdown. Fourth, we experience global exposure. How? This social media platform help us to link with different people globally, different organizations globally. You make friends, and in making friends, you get to know many things you never knew that you never knew before. First of all, global exposure helps you personally, more so the students. You may find that, for example, those who study computer, those who study in technology, who are into technology, when you link up to global countries, you get exposed to many people. You get to know many things you never knew that they exist. In technology, you learn that the technology keeps on upgrading. You can't stay on in one place and say that I'm using this technology and you think it won't update. It will. So you need to get global exposure, and you see that how is the technology upgrading from this point to this point. You need to get to know those things. You can't get anything from the class, but at least you have to do research. You have to do research. What's new in the market? What's new now? What's trending now? What's the upgraded software on the market? You have to know. How the world has been changing day by day. Because as of now, technology is being used as a tool that's driving this world now. Technology is driving the world at a high speed. You need to be wise enough to know each and everything that takes place in this country, or in this continent, or in the world at large. The fifth point is social media acts as an employment. It's an opportunity for employment. Many people get employed on social media platforms. You can work as a freelancer for an advertising company. You can work as a freelancer or for a news company, a media company. You can provide them with news. You can provide them with articles. You can give them everything, and you earn money out of it. Please do research. Freelancing opportunities are many there outside, and you can use them and gain money. You can use YouTube. When you have your content, good content you can deliver to the world. You have your strategic goals. You have something you can deliver and you think that it's sustaining. It can help people. Please open a YouTube channel and get it. The more you reach 1,000 subscribers and get 4,000 watch time hour, at least you can get something out of the YouTube. And those companies start advertising on your videos. You get money out of YouTube. 6. Creative expression. Creativity. That you get expressed to creativity, that many things happen in this world. Many things happen, of which you never knew that they exist. The more you be on social media, the more you learn. If you use it wisely, the more you be on social media, the more you learn. The more you be on social media, I'm repeating it, the more you learn. You can't be on social media and fail to learn at least a single thing like this. Make sure that you use it wisely, and make sure that you get to know each and everything that you come across on social media, so that you don't fall into a certain problem. There are many scams on social media. You can fall into them, but make sure that you learn everything and know how to temper with it. For us who are Muslims now, let me come back to we Muslims, the Muslim students. At least make this social media as a way that you can gain something out of them, religious-wise. Make sure that you attend those online classes Quranic classes, online Quranic classes. They are there and for free. You can attend them. Download the Quran. Download it. Read it. Memorize the Holy Quran. In this period, you have no many things to do. But because I can tell you this, the only thing that used to stress us, it's school, books. I have to go to school, close coursework. You have no coursework now. You have no tests. You get me? You have no tests, you have no coursework, but you can use this period and make sure that at least I have to deliver something. I have to deliver something in mind. I have to memorize the Holy Quran, at least memorize a juz in a month. You can. Memorize a juz in a month. Do research. Attend online classes. There are many false classes, but at least try to do research and find those true ones and attend them. Get references. Do research of your own. What do you need to be taught each and every day? Do research. After doing research, then verify that the information I've got, is it true? If it's true, then keep on doing research. You'll get to know each and everything. Social media marketing. We are business people. You have businesses. You have to market your business. Take this trend and market your business. Market your business. Make your business be in the eyes of the people. Make your business be in the public. People may see your business, you'll gain out of it. You spend little using social media advertising tools than using these local advertising tools you've been using. That you have to go to a radio station, a televisions, newspaper. They are much expensive. But when you open up your advertising channel, for example, you can open up a Facebook account, a Facebook page, advertising your only products. You can use Facebook, you can send messages to your fellow colleagues, telling them about the new product you have on market, and you gain money out of it. I think, they say that a little to a wise is enough. We as Muslim students, we have no reason to worry because we got everything. We have the reference from the Quran and we have the reference from the secular side. We have to use both and gain. Don't forget, gaining is not for only those who want to gain, but gaining, it's for only those who are willing to gain. You may want to gain, but you are not willing to gain. Be willing to gain. Be with that attitude. Be with that attitude to gain. Do the necessary. Do the needful. Do the necessary. And don't go astray. Know your limits when you're on social media. However much it's good, but it had its negative side. You have to have limits. You have to know where I stop, where I start from. Don't fall into problems by social medias. Don't comment when you don't have advice. Don't comment when you have little knowledge about something you are commenting to. It may get into you and you may suffer. I'd like to thank everyone who is watching this video. At least you've got something. If you have any comment, any question, at least leave it in the comment there below. I will answer you immediately. Thanks for supporting Muslim Student Association of Uganda and keep on supporting us. We are always the torch bearers and we do the best possible in a voluntary manner and we never give up. Please don't forget to subscribe, share and like. You can also leave your comment below. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.